All right, you guys, I'm here again. I want to show you guys one more thing, dealing with the fractions on a number line as far as this activity is concerned. Now we want to put all three of these fractions on the same number line. And usually it's easy for the students when they have all the same denominators, but I want to show you guys what we'll do if it's a different denominator, okay? So majority of these, or the higher number we see, or the higher denominator we see, is the 8. So I'm going to make my number line in eighths. So I start with 0/8. I go with 8/8 to end it off. Then I see these are all even numbers, so I can do 4/8 in the middle. This right here will help guide my problem. Now I automatically know 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8 is right here. 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, 8/8 is already there. So I already see 3/8 is right here. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's make this clear. And I've been telling the students to label the whole number line just so we can get used to doing it. So I see 3/8 is right here. I see 5/8 is right here. Now we have 1/4. So I have a couple different ways that I can do this, all right? I'm gonna use a different color for this so we can see the difference. I can take this same number line and I can split it into 4 even parts. So now I have 1/4 here, 1/4 here, 1/4 here, and 1/4 here. And then I would know that right here equals 1/4. So that's one way. That's if we can just kind of like look at it and we know how to section it off. Another way we can do this is we could take this 1/4 and say, you know what? This 1/4, I need this to be in eighths. So I need to figure out what eighth equals 1/4. Well, I know to get from 4 to 8, and I taught the students about equivalent fractions, I had to multiply by 2 to get to 8. So if I do multiply by 2 at the bottom, let me make that a little clearer for us to see it. If I multiply by 2 at the bottom, I need to multiply by 2 at the top. And 1/4 equals 2/8. Now I know to put 1/4 right on this line. So our 1/4 will go here. Again, we took that 1/4, we figure out what eighth it will be equal to, times 2, times 2, and we see it equaled 2/8. So now I know 1/4 is right here. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna circle the whole thing. So in case you guys get denominators that are different, it's important to get this denominator to equal the others. Therefore, you'll be able to find it. And another way I've shown the students as well, and I'm gonna do this actually, I'm gonna keep my same color. Draw a second number line and represent your fourth. So I have 0/4, and I'm gonna erase this number line when I'm done because I don't wanna show 2 number lines. And then I know the middle is 2/4. Then I know this right here will have to be 1/4. And I know this right here will have to be 3/4. Now I need to find 1/4. Since I drew these in the starting and ending at the same spot, that means my 1/4, if I just go straight up, you guys see the connection? I can just bring it straight up and I see it equals 2/8. Then once I do this, I'm going to erase the rest of this
and just put
1/4 right there. So those are multiple ways that you guys can use to be able to put, various fractions on a number line.